What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. In the last episode, we did a little bit of exploring in the Grand Underground before coming back here to Veilstone City to make some final adjustments to our Pokemon team before heading off to the Pokemon League. And so, we're going to be doing just that. I've done a little bit of research. It's been a little bit since the last episode, I'm not going to lie, but I want to teach my Pokemon some moves. So first things first, Gabite will evolve at the first level up that it comes across. So as soon as he gets enough XP to evolve, we are going to be getting a Garchomp, which will allow us to teach him some brand new moves. Now, first things first though, there is one move I can teach him right now that I do actually want him to learn. And that is Rock Tomb. I do not want to use it on Lucario. No, thank you. I want to learn this on Gabite. And it will break. That's totally fine. And I want to replace it with probably Slash here. We already have Dragon Claw. And actually, in between episodes, I went all the way out of my way to go grab the 1 TM for Dragon Claw. Which I'll show a very fast clip on one of the corners of your screen now, obviously cutting out all the times I ran into Pokemon battles, but you'll remember this room that we've entered into, or we're about to enter into, or whatever the clip is on. Obviously I can't see it right now, I haven't edited it yet, of where to go to get Dragon Claw, the TM. You may remember this room as the one room that we actually entered and then fought one of the Team Galactic members in. But yeah, if you'll just follow along with what's going on screen, you'll be able to get to Dragon Claw very easily. But I want to replace Slash. Slash and Dragon Claw are basically the same thing, except this one's a little bit better. And plus, I'm not worried about critical hits with Gabite. More worried about that with probably Absol or something like that. So we'll learn Rock Tomb. That will help out a little bit. And then once we evolve, Gabite will be able to learn Surf, wherever that move is, which will help us out quite a bit as well. Yeah, right here. He'll be able to learn this move, so we'll be just fine. Now, Dusk, there's only one move that I want to remove from his options here. I know we bought those moves down there at the bottom, and I may actually want to end up grabbing one of those, but we're going to teach Dusk Aerial Ace. It'll be good just to have a flying type move, and we'll replace Power Up Punch with that. So that allows us a flying type move just in case we need it, in case we come in a little bit of a tricky situation or something like that. So that'll be good for us. Of course, we bought Fire Blast, which might be good to teach to someone like maybe Absol. Absol could possibly... I didn't really look too much into Absol and what might be a good move to learn for him. Blizzard would be good to keep. I don't really end up ever using Knockoff. Absol is probably going to be our one Pokemon that has like 4 different type moves. So Fire Blast might be good to keep instead of Knockoff. So we'll have 2 5 moves. But they're super strong, and if they hit, they'll help us out quite a lot. So we'll do that. And then Lucario, there are 2 moves that I want to learn. One of them, well actually I think both of them are from actually leveling up just a little bit more. So we'll have to wait for those. It's Meteor Mash, which we'll learn in the next couple levels, and then Dragon Pulse as well, which we'll also be learning in the next couple of levels and things like that. And actually, really quickly, before we continue on, I do have to take my Dragon Fang, actually, Adamant Orb, Dragon and Steel type moves. This actually might be good for Lucario, because he'll be learning 2 moves like that. Both Dragon Pulse and Meteor Mash are both Steel and Dragon type, respectively. And we'll grab that. And also the Stone Plate, I just happened to pick that up on my way to grab the TM to Dragon Claw, so it was a little bit of a mistake. I didn't kind of mean to do that, but you'll remember back when we were traveling up towards Mount Coronet, I went to try to use Waterfall and then realized that I couldn't for some reason, because we didn't have it yet in that one room that we actually needed to go into to progress. So we just kind of entered in on the wrong side of the room. I basically just went up the waterfall there, and that was pretty much it. Ooh, also, really quickly, we do want to head inside the Pokemon Mart because we do want to buy some Hyper Potions. Actually, we already have some Hyper Potions. Maybe be good. Ooh, grabbing some full restores are going to be really helpful. Probably 10 of these. That's a good bit of our money, but don't worry, we'll be getting a lot more between now and then. Revives as well. We'll grab 10 of those, so we'll have 12 in total. Yeah, it's a lot of our money gone, but trust me, guys, you're going to want to do this. I would not recommend max repels for the Champions Road, the area obviously just before the Pokemon League. Do I have to show you a big underground area because we're going to come across a lot of wild Pokemon, and we're going to want to take care of those guys, and we're going to battle those to make sure we level up as much as we need. Now, very quickly, I do want to actually run into this girl here for one very specific reason. So this is obviously a swimmer. Swimmer Miranda, I believe this is the right, yeah, Lumineon. This is one Pokemon. This is the only trainer that you can find this Pokemon. You can also find it by, I believe, fishing and things like that. But other than that, really not great. I'm gonna use this Rain Dance. Okay, not terrible. It's just gonna start raining. That's not terrible for us. We can still use something like Metal Claw. See what that does. Okay, didn't really do much actually. This Lumineon may actually end up moving first again. So it's gonna use Whirlpool. All right, not terrible. We became trapped in a vortex, but we're gonna continue to use Drain Punch here and get a lot of our health back, and basically just continue to full restore as he attacks us. We get caught up in the Whirlpool again, so we'll lose that health back pretty much immediately. It's going to use Whirlpool again, but we avoided it, I guess. And we'll heal ourselves one more time and also take out the Lumineon. This is good for our Pokedex, and I actually haven't mentioned this, but we're only like 2 Pokemon away from actually having a complete Pokedex. I didn't really plan it to begin to do like this, but it just kind of happened. And so now I believe we are only 1 Pokemon away. Actually, I'll go ahead and check just for you guys. Pokedex. Actually, we're missing 2, or at least 3 more. But we're going to see these guys momentarily. Growtile and Prinplups evolutions. We'll see those in a little bit. I've seen 120. Ooh, we'll also see an evolution of Kadabra in a little bit as well. But other than that, ooh, also this guy we'll see as well. A lot of these Pokemon that we aren't seeing here showing up, most of those are going to be covered by the Elite Four, so no need to worry there. Same thing here. Oh, these 2 I don't think we've seen. So we may not have a complete Pokedex quite yet, but we're fairly close. Pokemon League and a lot of different things. Pokemon League here as well, I believe. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe we just haven't seen that Pokemon. But we'll be trying to cover that as well in a bonus video, trying to fill out our Pokedex. Though this playthrough, I will definitely not be covering any sort of national decks, because that would just take way too long. But you see, we're pretty full. We're getting close, and a lot of these guys we're gonna come across in a little bit. Obviously, oh, by the way, we get Palkia by going back to Eterna City and reading a book inside Cynthia's grandmother's house. She'll have a book on the table that will show you Palkia. We've obviously seen Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf already. So there's that. And I think that's pretty much it, all I want to show off. I know I spent a lot of time this episode just doing random stuff, I guess. But, okay, yeah, I'm still going to counter some wild Pokemon out here. I'll try to avoid these guys. Yeah, we'll come across a Tentacruel. Not too interested, though, to be completely honest. This episode is probably just going to be us getting to the island where the Pokemon League is, and then we'll spend a whole episode inside of... okay, looks like we have to go Alright, looks like this is a required battle then. Alright, so I guess we're doing this. Alright, let's see what you got, pal. Another swimmer. Swimmer Oscar wearing his cap. And for what a moment I thought was a Speedo and a Mantike. Oh, another Pokemon we haven't seen. I guess this helps fill out our Pokedex a little bit better. I guess we'll just continue with Drain Punching. Don't worry about running out of moves and having to come back or anything like that in between here and the Pokemon League. Once we actually make it to the island where the Pokemon League is located, we will be able to... there is a Pokemon Center there that we can use, so don't worry about running out of PP or having to buy anything that will help heal your Pokemon between now and the Pokemon League. So you're going to be just fine. So there's really nothing to worry about. Remoraid as well. I thought we had seen this Pokemon before, but I guess not. Luxray is probably going to be the best put at the front of the party while we're traveling across the water here. In fact, I'll go ahead and switch him in. And we've definitely seen Remoraid before. We'll use Intimidate and then just any electric type move other than obviously Thunder Wave is going to do very well here. But I feel pretty good about the setup that we've got going on here. I think this will help us through the next area, the Champions. I forget the name of the area that we kind of run through, the big cavern and whatever. But it'll help us out through there and as well as the Pokemon League. So yeah, no need to really worry about anything like that there. So we should be just fine. Now, I'll be honest, I have no idea how long this video has been going on because I couldn't really see the time when I started. I'll be honest, between this episode and the last episode, it's been about an hour, but my recording software has been running the whole time because I literally, as soon as I ended the last episode, I like went and did all that research and all that stuff. So now it took me a little bit of time, but we made it work, and I should be able to squeeze past those guys on that corner with no reason to fight that double battle there. We can simply squeeze by, and a Pelipper that I will definitely be avoiding here. Look at how tall Lucario is. Lucario is like a very tall Pokemon, and it stands on 2 feet, which is kind of astonishing to be honest. Now, I gotta figure out how to try to navigate this area, hopefully without running into any more trainers. Now, once we get inside of, like, Champions Road, or whatever it's called, oh, somehow couldn't get away there, and he's gonna use Hex, which doesn't really do much, but for some reason, we couldn't run from that. That's strange. I'm gonna try to avoid as many trainers as possible. No, I think we might have to fight this sailor here, though then again at the same time I'm not sure. Gosh, these tentacles are getting very, very annoying. They're just in my way. Now, we prefer if, you know, maybe you weren't. Now, I believe we have to go this way and around. There is a Pokeball up there, but I'm not sure it contains anything important. At least nothing that I really care for at this point. Okay, there is one more required battle, but I think this is like the final actually required battle here on our way to the Pokemon League. So one more swimmer Gabriella. It is kind of strange how all the swimmers look exactly the same. They all have blonde hair put up in like this weird ponytail with like hair stranding down the sides, and then in their little bikinis, I guess. It is kind of strange. Maybe they're all from the same family, which would be weird. But also, I guess it makes kind of sense why they're all swimmers, but at the same time, not really. It'd be weird for just the only people to ever swim in the Sinnoh region to all be from the same family. But anyway, I digress. I guess Pokemon's not really worried about the trainers. I guess it saves time and things like that. If they just make all the swimmers and things like that look the same, which I don't know why I'm complaining about it. It's been this way for the entire playthrough, and I'm just now bringing it up. I don't know. I guess I just feel like being a little bit, I don't know, just complaining about something. Alright, but yeah, only one Pokemon to deal with, and here we go. I think that was the last fight. that it's required, and so now we should be able to easily sneak our way past a lot of these swimmers out here. So I'm gonna wait for this guy to come back and then move forward, and I believe that was it. I believe that was the last trainer we actually need to avoid, and oh my gosh, so many tentacles, so many water poison types out here. I don't understand. I guess they're trying to give you this guy right before the final like area and whatnot, but it doesn't really matter. And well, here we are at the Pokemon League. Yeah, I was just right, and that was the last fight. And then inside here, if I read it, is Victory Road. That's it, not Champion Road, Victory Road. Also, the music here is quite nice, actually. Of course, it will all go away once we enter inside of here. But I do want to restore some of our moves and things like that. Our PP and our health a little bit. But I feel pretty good about the team that we have. I'm surprised Gabite hasn't evolved, though. He'll definitely evolve while we're inside. I guess we didn't fight that many trainers or anything like that. But I think I'm going to end this episode off right here. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing and make sure to leave a comment as well. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.